Hello and welcome everyone, and welcome to a new reaction video. So I don't usually do reaction content, but I couldn't help myself considering how long I've been waiting for this game to come out. The game is called Bandle, a League of Legends story. And the pre-order trailer was just dropped not too long ago. I meant to go over this a little sooner, but I didn't have the time, so here I am. For those of you who don't know, my name is ShiloQ. I am a content creator, as you can tell, but I also stream 3 times a week on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. So if you're interested in popping into some of my streams, feel free to do that. I also stream things that are usually like management simulators, life sims, stuff like that. So games like Palia, and recently I started getting into Stardew Valley, and I've heard that this game kind of reminds people of Stardew Valley, so I figured, you know, since I like that game, maybe I'd like Bandle as well. I've been waiting for this game to come out for a long time, and now it looks like next month it's coming out, so let's take a look and see if maybe this is something we should check out. Alright, let's go. Okay, quick. I know we just started, but a little detail I wanted to point out. If we go to the front page here, who the heck is Ozzy? Now, I don't know who Ozzy is. This symbol here is basically, you know, the city. I think this is like the Bandle city crest or whatever it is. You know, basically a place where Yordles live in the world of League of Legends. I'm basically, I'd say, casually familiar with the lore. Not too casually. Like, I know more than most players, but not enough to be like, you know, an expert. But I find this really interesting already. Okay, it looks like we have some buttons and stuff in the background, so there's probably going to be some kind of crafting involved. Okay, stuff I need to do today. Early morning, go portal fishing. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so I have no idea what's going on with this interface. I'm curious to know what this is. I've never seen an interface that looks like that before, so... Well, at least not for fishing. Ask Timo what he thinks of these goggles. Oh no. Morning-ish. Gather items from my food stall. Okay. So it looks like you get to play as your own character. It looks like I suspect that you're playing as a Yordle, and you're probably going to get a chance to you know, go into like a character creation screen, make your own Yordle and stuff like that. I think that's gonna be really, really cool. So that's definitely something I look forward to. Midday, open for business. Okay. Delicious. I would give 6 stars if I could. Lulu's too nice. So we've already named a few characters. We've named Timo and Lulu, so that's interesting. And Ozzy, whoever that is. Okay, so it looks like you run your own little food stall. Interesting. Early afternoon flying lessons with Corky. Fasten your seatbelt, we're going down. Oh no. Oh, that's great. Destroyed his copter. Nice. Oh, he looks mad. Corky looks mad. You know, Corky is one of the oldest champions in League, I want to say. I mean, he's just kind of been there, you know, like, he's popped up in the competitive scene every once in a while, but it's like one of those things, it's like one of those champions that I tend to forget about until I see him again, so, I don't know, it'd be nice to see him get some love in this game. Okay, get ready for party, wear that nice hat. Oh god. Oh no. Not the Timo hat. Well, everyone calls it a Timo hat, but I mean, mostly because Timo's most known for wearing it. Wow, these guys are looking pretty dapper. Look at these outfits. That's cute. I like the little hats and stuff. That's adorable. They're over there partying. Okay. And of course we got a little Poro. I feel like in every like game trailer now that League puts out for like a game that's not League of Legends or TFT game mode or Wild Rift, they or even Legends of Runeterra, anything that's not like already like super like like a live service game. Like they always put like poros in it. I don't know. I feel like poros have become like the mascot of like the League universe without like I feel like Teemo was so hated that people have just decided that poros are now the way to go. And you know what? I'm for it. It's just so cute. Look at the size comparison though. That's a huge poro compared to your character there. Save Clover. I don't know who Clover is. That name sounds really familiar. Clover. I'm not sure. Is this Clover right here? I don't know. Says gonna need some help, and I see Tristana is right here. You got Vagar, you got Rumble, and a sock. I'm not sure about this sock, but what I will say is it's nice seeing some of these older champions kind of pop up and be kind of revamped, or not revamped, but like revitalized in like a different game. So it's definitely interesting. Let's continue, see if there's anything else here. Save Bandle City. I don't know what's going on in Bandle City, but like, what are they starving over there? I don't understand. Okay, Bandle Tail. Okay, so let's take a quick look. We got prismatic trail effect. Oh my god, that's cute. Bandle Scout Poro hat. Okay, this is a little bit in the way, but it's fine, it's fine. We got Evergreen Cottage and Yordle Snap Treat. That's weird they call it a snap treat because it's supposed to be a snap trap. So I wonder if like I wonder if they just like have their own versions of that. Usually these are, I think this is like a throwback to like Caitlyn's traps on her W. If any of you play League, you probably know what that is. But yeah, so it looks like this game is going to be on the Nintendo eShop, Switch, or on all that, Steam, Epic Games, and GOG.com. I don't know what that is, but yeah, so it looks like it's going to be in a lot of different places. Pre-order now about February 21st, 2024. That's really close to Valentine's Day, actually. Actually, maybe it is Valentine's Day. I don't even know when Valentine's Day is. Let me double check. February 14th is Valentine's. So it's right after Valentine's Day. This is definitely going to be a really, really nice gift for someone out there, probably, hopefully me. But, you know, that's besides the point. Yeah, this is super exciting. The fact that you have like a little cottage, you got, I like the prismatic trail idea. That's not a bad one. Usually when I see the word prismatic, I get kind of nervous because usually they're like some kind of like, you know, just visual thing that doesn't really add much value. Like for example, like in Legends of Runeterra, there's like prismatic card borders and all that, and I'm just like, what's the point of this? But that's actually kind of cool, a little rainbow trail. I could just imagine that being kind of interesting. And you get your little Poro, Yordle Scout Poro and a Scout hat. So I'm guessing the Poros might actually end up being like your pet, which is interesting because like I know Stardew Valley you get like a cat or a dog. Some other games I've played is like cat or dog usually, or like Farm Together was like you pick a cat or dog, and I think you can also get a bird at later levels. So it seems to be like the common theme where like, you know, in a lot of these Stardew Valley like games are very you know, like they all have like a pet or of some kind, which I find really interesting. And yeah, so let's go back a little bit because I like some of this artwork. It's very cute. You know, I feel like the League universe always has like a lot of good stories, but what really got me here was this fishing thing. Like, what am I looking at? Like is the boot something that is bait? Like, what am I fishing for? Because it shows like a little fish basket here. I'm guessing this is rod health, right? And this is the type of rod, the type of tackle you're using. I think it's tackle. Oh my god, I haven't fished in so long in real life. But yeah, this is kind of interesting, and I wonder if this boot is like what you're picking up or what, or like I don't know. It's like really weird. So the fact that you're portal fishing, it makes you wonder like what kind of creatures are gonna pop out of there. Like, is it going to be like actual fish, or are we gonna see some lore creatures that we haven't heard much of before or haven't really seen, that expands on that universe? So it's kind of interesting. I definitely look forward to this. Like, I cannot wait to get my hands on this game, guys. You have no idea. But yeah, going forward a little bit. Well, actually, let me go back a little bit. I see something here on this side that says might need to, and then it blocks out with the E for everyone, blah 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 about this. And then I see the word yarn here, and I believe this is Ozzy. I don't know who Ozzy is, but I'm assuming Ozzy is the person who previously owned that book. So there might be a trope in the story where it's like, oh, the previous Yordle who was here, you know, they left this behind and it's yours now, or whatever. I wonder if it's going to be another Grandpa Goes to Bed Forever situation. I mean, Yordles live a very, very long time. We've seen Yordles like Heimerdinger live for like literal hundreds of years, I think. Like, that's insane. So it's definitely one of those things where like I look around and I keep an eye for like little details and stuff like that. But yeah, the fact that there's like yarn here listed, that tells me there's probably going to be some kind of like crafting in this game, which I hope there is. I mean, that's kind of like one of those basic base building things. Let's take another look at like the foraging. We have looks like you're just cutting down some trees or something here, or okay, you have a little campfire. You know, you have your little shop that's open. Now this shop, okay, so it looks like you have a little crafting station here. It looks kind of interesting. This is definitely a furnace, pretty sure. With that little flame icon, is definitely a furnace. This might be hungry customers or customers who want something, I don't know. This little opening here looks like that cottage that we saw in the very end of the video for the pre-order bonuses. I think I might actually pre-order the game if it's possible, because I do want those little items. They're very, very cute, especially the Scout Poro. I can't help myself on that. But yeah, another thing too I wanted to mention. So the flying lessons with Corky, I can't help but wonder if the flying lessons are just so that you can learn how to get to like new areas where there's different resources, or if there's like other places to expand. Because here's the thing, like with Bandle City, it's kind of like this parallel, I hate to word it like that, like a parallel universe, but it kind of is in a way, because you have Runeterra, which is like the regular, you know, map, you know, for League of Legends, but then you have Bandle City, which is kind of everywhere, because there's portals, different places throughout Runeterra where Yordles kind of go in and out of that portal. And I wonder if there's going to be any references to the illness that happens to Yordles when they're gone from Bandle City for too long, because we've had, for example, if I remember correctly, Vhagar, he was in prison for quite some time and he wasn't able to go back, and it just kind of made him crazy. So I wonder if we're gonna see kind of a nod to that if Vhagar does make an appearance in this game. He's one of my favorite champions, so I really hope that we see him. But that's not like a requirement of mine. It's just it'd be nice to see him, even though he, you know, to my knowledge, he hasn't returned to Bandle City. I could be wrong though. I haven't been keeping up with like recent lore, so if there's anything new, I mean, someone please let me know, because I just don't know. This little party festival thing kind of reminds me of like what I was experiencing when I was playing Stardew Valley for the first time, because there's like I don't remember if I did this on stream or if I did this like on my own, but there was like a little like celebration party that like it was a good chance for you to meet all of the people who live in the town. So I wonder if this is kind of like a convenient excuse scenario. I'm a little worried that even though they might have a few cool things with like the League universe, that I just don't want like a Stardew Valley clone. The art style doesn't help, though it is very cute. So it kind of makes me wonder, like, is this going to be another clone? What are they going to do to freshen up the formula? You know, what are they going to do to make it different? Because, you know, my question is this game going to be multiplayer? Because if the game is multiplayer, that might be something else to kind of keep in mind. So I wonder if it's going to be something kind of like, you know, Stardew Valley. I know Riot has been working on an MMO for like a while, and they've been keeping that shit under hush hush. Like, they've been keeping it like super tight-lipped, you know, kind of thing. We barely know anything about it. So it's one of those things where I do worry a little bit that this is going to be too much of a Stardew Valley clone, but at the same time, I do see some elements of, you know, the League universe kind of in like peeping in enough that it makes me think, okay, maybe there's something new here that we can work with, but I won't really know until I get my hands on this game. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think this is going to be something maybe I should pick up and play on the channel? Do you think this is something I should stream, or should I just do like a, you know, like a video series on? Like, what do you guys think? Because I find this game like it's basically up my alley. You know, it has the life sim feels to it. It has, you know, the farming. It has the gathering and all that. And over here, I see like a little mixer. So it looks like we have some cooking, which is basically another staple of the genre. So yeah, I don't know. I'm really curious to know what's going on here. Here, looks like we have like a little tea kettle, teacup, or whatever. So, and maybe some kind of alchemy going on here. I don't know what that is. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think this is something I should check out? And if so, please, you know, let me know. And if not, tell me why. Yeah, so I guess that's all I wanted to go over for this particular video. So I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. There'll be more content coming out throughout the weekend. I hope you enjoy it. And as always, Sholo out.